everybody, it's Henry's house. I'm going to show you how to make a McDonald's Big Mac. Let's get straight into it. Alright guys, so just in a bowl here I've got 1 cup of mayonnaise. So you need a good quality mayonnaise for this. I've made this one myself, it's homemade. That way you get the best results. Now the first ingredient we'll add is 1 tablespoon of gherkin relish. Next we'll add about 2 teaspoons of mild mustard. About 2 teaspoons of white vinegar. About 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And all we're going to do is just mix this together. And that's how we get our Big Mac sauce. And you can already tell by the colour. So guys, give that a good mix. And what we'll do is we'll refrigerate this and let all of those flavours develop while we work on everything else. So we'll obviously cover this before we put it into the fridge, just so it doesn't dry out. Alright guys, so what we'll do now is work on our patties. So I've got 2 100-gram portions of beef here, and all we're going to do is form these into round patties. Now I've also got a bowl of warm water here. This will help with forming the patty itself. So if you just wet your hands, and we just want to try and make a nice smooth circle like that, then you just want to flatten them. Now you want to make these a little bit bigger than the actual bun, because when we are cooking these they will shrink a bit. So we want to try and get them slightly bigger than the bun, so something like that is perfect. And you can just push the sides in to make them perfect, although it doesn't really matter. And we'll repeat the same with this one too. Alright, so we'll work on the bun next. Now basically you want to put it into thirds, but what I prefer to do is actually half one, half the second one, and use the bottom layer as well. Now granted you'll get 1 extra piece of roll left, but you can use that for a different one. So using a very sharp knife, you just want to go straight through the middle. Just like that, and we'll repeat it again. And that'll be our middle layer. So that's all we need for our Big Mac like that. So guys, let's move on to our stove now. Alright guys, so just into a large pan on a medium to high heat, we'll add about 3 tablespoons of oil. Once our oil gets nice and hot, we'll add in our patties straight in. Now you want to hear that sizzle straight away. Alright guys, so after about 1.5 minutes, you'll see the sides start to brown like that. At this point, we'll go ahead and flip them. So at this point, you want to start toasting your bread. Now just lightly toast, and we'll just season these with some salt and pepper. Alright guys, after about another 1.5 minutes, we'll flip again. That's looking beautiful. And let's turn the heat off. And let's start putting this together. Alright, so let's start with the bottom bun there. We'll just spread our sauce straight all over. Make sure you get a good coverage. And we'll place 1 patty there. We'll add in some shredded lettuce. Just a bit more sauce on top. So we'll add a slice of cheese. We'll add a bit of our sauce on there, and we'll add the middle layer there, and we'll add our sauce over this one too. Now I've cheated a little bit and added patty there with our shredded lettuce, our pickles and our sauce straight on there, and we'll add in another layer of cheese there. Top that up with a bit of our sauce, and we'll add in the top layer, and just look at that. Now of course that's bigger than what you're going to get ever at McDonald's. And that's the way it should be, and I can guarantee it's going to cost you less. So there we have it guys. How mean does that look? Now would you like fries with that? The answer is yes, of course. And just look how beautiful that looks. Alright guys, and that was my take on a McDonald's Big Mac. Very easy to make. It looks identical, you got your fries there as well. And our Big Mac sauce on the side there as well. I'm pretty sure they actually charge you for that now if you ask for it. Now how's it taste? That's what really matters. Look at that. Just like a Big Mac. But what really stands out is you can actually taste the meat in it. So that's pretty nice. I hope you like that, guys. Please like, share and subscribe. You can also follow me on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram and TikTok. If you've got any comments or suggestions, just leave them at the bottom and I'll see you all next time.